But oh my God, Ukraine. I am Howard Stern. I mean, he's not only hitting it out of the park, but everything. Yeah. He's just dead on all of this stuff. Walter Schaub said this morning, the people who ratified Trump's attempted extortion of Zelensky by voting to acquit him should feel shame right now if they're capable of it. Jody, once again, my head is ready. It's just exploding every day now. And what we talk to Eric Bollard about every week. Mm-hmm. The mainstream media. Why has not one Republican been asked about that? Do you feel shame that you acquitted the president of extorting this president Zelensky, who you're now calling a hero, for extorting him and withholding aid to Ukraine? I mean, it's
yeah. The only one they ask is Mitt Romney because he actually voted to convict.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. John Collins said we're still dealing with the cleanup on aisle 45, and it's just I'm sorry, I can't even. To just watch Morning Joe, even I can't. Nothing is like, because this is supposed to be the liberal network, I guess. And you just remember the coverage. Yeah, I'm having Trump call in, ha ha ha. Wasn't this all great fun? Mm-hmm. And Hillary Clinton should get off her high horse. I remember Mika saying at one point. And now they're can't suck up to Hillary enough. Oh God, she's so right about everything. Oh, tell us more, Hillary. I'm like, oh my God, Jody. I mean, if the media had done their job, this is right now today. Is the reason this is so important, that the media do their job.
Well, they're not doing their job now.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's just Chuck Todd goes through the entire Meet the Press without bringing up that the front runner for the leader of the GOP is rooting for Putin and his Secretary of State and, a news network, an entire news network. And you wonder why Putin's emboldened. And it's, okay. It's just the whole story that the media didn't cover any of this then. That Manafort installed a Putin puppet in Ukraine. That guy's Donald Trump's campaign manager. They didn't cover any of this.
No, they
did
not.
Oh, sorry. I'm screaming already.
It's okay.
I apologize.
It's all right. There was fighting earlier amongst the men.
I know, and they're both equally pretty.
I know.
And I said, listen, I am Tessa. It's my job to be up. You two, settle down.
I was just quietly reading Twitter. Doom scrolling.
That's always fun. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't, and I was saying even people on tape, like Tucker Carlson, think they can rewrite their history. That we can just run the tape from 2 days ago. Do we have that? Is that what the fighting was about? Do we have
I haven't gotten it yet.
It's in the folder.
Okay. Well, I was
all right, we'll continue
starting the show.
Hi.
How have you been?
I'm okay.
You've been right. That's what you've been about everything. Why is everyone saying I'm rooting for Putin? What? Oh my God, here's why.
We have Republicans who are rooting for Russia, and that makes it very hard for President Biden to get the whole country to go along when Donald Trump, Mike Pompeo, and Tucker Carlson are rooting for Russians, and that's being replayed on Russia TV to rally Russians for this cause.
It's such an awful thing to say. We hesitated even to play that. It's very common. You hear it every day. The question is, why are they saying that? It doesn't make sense.
Weird.
But is there another reason we should side with Ukraine over Russia? Russia is a much more significant country by every measure. Why is it disloyal to side with Russia, but loyal to side with Ukraine? They're both foreign countries that don't care anything about the United States. China, which is the actual threat. Why would we take Ukraine's side? Why wouldn't we on Russia's side? I'm totally confused. So much. Has Putin ever called me a racist?
Oh, God, here we go.
Has he threatened to get me fired for disagreeing with him?
You would.
Has he shipped every middle-class job in my town to Russia? I should say, for the record, I'm totally opposed to these sanctions, and I don't think that we should be at war with Russia. And I think we should probably take the side of Russia if we have to choose between Russia and Ukraine. That is my view. But Ukraine and Russia. And I'm serious. Why do I tell you why? And why shouldn't I root for Russia, which I am?
Jody, it's weird. Why would people say that he's rooting for Russia?
When he said it?
Oh, yes.
We heard you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Henry tweets, a poll shows 74% of Americans oppose Putin's invasion of Ukraine. The other 26% think Trump is president. Well,
wow.
That's the other reason, because they realize how out of step they are with not just the entire country, the entire world. So now they're trying to walk it back. Go, I never said what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, Jody, it is, it's sort of inspiring and heartbreaking and everything all at once watching Ukraine. I got to tell you, I'm a peacenik liberal.
Same here.
And I see the dilemma everyone's talking about is we see these tanks 40 miles long. Is that how long it is? Rolling into Kiev.
Yeah.
And I get it. They're not a NATO country. But what do we do? Did the world just stand back and watch this happen? I mean, NATO could take it out, take the tanks out. I just don't know. I mean, watching, it's this slow motion thing we're watching going, oh my God. It almost takes you back to what if you were there right before Hitler invaded Poland? What would you have done differently? I mean, what do you think? Because and at least some of these polls give me hope that 75%, they get it. Like the 70, despite how divided we are. I mean, if you go down into that poll, what's depressing is still the partisan differences and how many people, they're saying in the poll.
Well, the European Parliament gave Zelensky a standing ovation this morning after his
Germany's sending weapons.
Speech.
Germany's sending weapons, which
Switzerland's.
I know. Switzerland.
What kind of a douche do you have to be for Switzerland to go not neutral anymore?
Right now, I think it's more appropriate for Europe. To get more involved than we are.
I hope they do. This was his speech to let them in the European Union, which I hope they do make an exception and do it right away. But he just said nobody is going to break us. It is just, I think because of the level of cowardice we see, particularly on the Republican side here, and these trucker convoys, and